Hi, my name is Peggy Tsai, Chief Data Officer at Big ID. You're watching the Data is Not Scary series with DATAcated. October is a spooky month full of scary surprises, but I promise you that data isn't one of them. We all value our privacy. It's one of the reasons why data privacy has become so important to all of today's organizations. One tip I have on data privacy is to automate your classification framework for discovering and protecting your sensitive personal data. At home and abroad, privacy regulations are constantly changing. Both data and privacy teams need to work together to interpret how these regulations impact their data management practices. Oftentimes, this is easier said than done because the definition of a compliance can vary depending on the legal interpretation of the data. One of the most common mistakes I see organizations make, especially technology teams, is that they misconstrue the scope of the regulation to a very limited set of personal data and also data that's only in their SQL databases. They believe that by limiting to a narrow scope, they can have a complete understanding of the usage and lineage of the privacy data, therefore meeting compliance. However, technology teams ignore the possibility of sensitive personal data on their customers and employees that are saved in unstructured formats, such as PDF files, Word documents, or emails. For example, we all know that human resources collects a lot of data on new and current employees. This can include resumes, cover letters, driver license, and other onboarding documents that are in unstructured formats. So how can organizations prevent this? Given the vast amount of unstructured and structured data in your organizations, how can you stay ahead of managing and protecting your sensitive information with the ever-changing privacy regulations? The answer isn't as scary or overwhelming as you think. It's actually pretty simple. This is a two-step process to one, automatically discover your sensitive data, and two, to use the same discovery techniques to apply retention policies. First, you need to build a classification framework that automatically discovers and tags all your data based on the actual value of the data. By leveraging discovery and depth technologies at Big ID, companies can immediately take advantage of the AI machine learning classifiers that can find and tag all the sensitive personal data that's across all your different data sources, file applications, and unstructured formats. Next, policies can be written to monitor the movement and location of that sensitive data across your entire end-to-end data landscape. In addition, you can write policies that identify how much of your data complies with each regulation and utilize a data catalog to search for the physical location of the data. The second requirement by regulations is to have a defined retention period for data, whether the document should be deleted or saved for legal hold, and also depending on the type of information, the original purpose of use and collected purpose of that data, and depending on the company's retention policies. Many companies fear deleting data and then err on the side of caution, resulting in an inadvertent level of risk for keeping information longer than necessary. Unfortunately, the scary part about data retention is the manual and tedious process that your legal, technology, private teams all have to work on to find the data to meet the compliance. But by creating this classification framework, you can ensure the proper lifecycle management of sensitive data is met because all the data can be automatically discovered per each retention policy. I hope that I have briefly explained why data privacy is not scary. With the right discovery in-depth technologies as part of your classification framework, data privacy can be easy to manage within your organization. Thank you.